Hey, listen, this might be my last rodeo, so it sure has been a pleasure.
You're a great competitor. You're a hell player. Good luck always.
Thanks very much.
Peyton Manning continued his assault on the record books, becoming an all-time leader in passing yards, but he didn't get to enjoy that milestone, playing arguably the worst game of his career. He threw 4 picks and was benched in the third as the Broncos dropped their second straight.
All right, a little breaking news here, it seems, in the NFL. ESPN's Adam Schefter saying Denver's Peyton Manning has torn his plantar fascia in his right foot.
I'm just telling you, it is so freaking painful. It really is. Now that explains a lot about Peyton Manning. Shouldn't have been on the field yesterday. So if it's your heel and it's right inside your arch, and the pain comes at the bottom of your heel, you feel like you're stepping on a nail.
Oh, it's significant.
And you lose a lot of strength in your
So if you're going to plant as a righty,
it's his right foot, so that's his plant foot.
Already thrown 4 interceptions and seemingly unable to throw deep. It has been reported that Manning has a partially torn plantar fascia in his left foot. And today, Gary Kubiak announced that Manning will not play next weekend at Chicago. We'll miss him. Wilbon, is it possible that we have seen the last of Peyton Manning?
It's possible, Tony. You have this injury. Look, Tony, I don't care if you're Babe Ruth, if you're Michael Jordan, if you're Henry Aaron, if you're...
Do you know what they've got coming up?
You go out. But suppose he can't
play. Do you
play.
think he's done? With what you saw, do you think he's done?
In the big picture, he's done because he's 39.
It's time to
go.
Today.
Says Peyton Manning's cast has come off. Insider alert, that cast has come off, and he can begin rehab, which is the very positive next step toward getting back on the field.
Manning returned to Broncos practice on Wednesday for the first time in 4 weeks. It was the next step for Manning after he had 3 half-hour-long throwing sessions last week.
Having not played since November the 15th, and listen to this reaction as Peyton takes the field. His crowd is thrilled.
Eyes to more plays and get the best matchups.
Underneath he goes. First down. Peyton drop back and throws. Open man. It's play action. Manning completes it to Sanders out to the 38.
Wow.
What? You could see him gesturing to the officials, but it goes for 18. Manning again. Sanders. There were many people who thought we'd never see him play again. And now he's going to ride into the playoffs, and he's got his team back. And he's got his team now going into the playoffs with home field advantage throughout.
Where the Steelers are up 13-12. Biggest play of the game. Fitzgerald Toussaint. Got to wrap it up, Marshall.
Oh, man. Everybody's hopes and dreams is in that football, young man. I know how you feel.
Bradley Roby knocking it out as Denver recovered. Then Manning. Benny Fowler from 31 yards.
Boy, I'm telling you, James Harris was coming to...
4 plays later, Manning, Sanders, the former Steeler with a stiff arm in the first year. The man who's about to join us, C.J. Anderson with the 1-yard plunge. Broncos would go for 2 and get it. And Peyton's pappy's all proud because his son is leading by 7. Convert on a 4th down to preserve their season. And the best sacking team in the NFL gets to him. Denver's defense gets it done. They will host New England next weekend.
But moot point.
Broncos and Patriots are going to battle for the AFC Championship next Sunday here in Denver.
Peyton Manning is going to the AFC Championship game. This is not the Peyton Manning of yesteryear, of course. So the question is, can he take them any further with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots coming up?
No, he didn't play well on Sunday. He played poorly. He fluttered balls all over the field. His ball placement was off, and he was a liability just like he's been all season long. He's not a good enough quarterback at this point to beat Tom Brady, who was surgical.
Today, the AFC Championship game with the Denver Broncos hosting the New England Patriots.
This could be the final chapter of Brady and Manning sharing the same field.
New England rushes two. Peyton bounces around. He throws. Daniels is there. Daniels with the catch. Touchdown, Denver. What a start. Here's where you have to score. 36. Denver's 2 of 3 on third down thus far. Peyton, good snap. Bumps once, throws. He's got Daniels there. Daniels with the catch. And Denver's got a touchdown. Owen Daniels. Owen Daniels is having himself a game.
They're one play away from going to the Super Bowl.
Flush, throws the ball to the end zone, pass is caught. Gronkowski with the catch.
2-point game with 12 seconds to go.
How does he stay in bounds on the back end?
Knocking your mouth, get rattled.
Hey, let's go, man. Gotta believe.
And now it comes down to 2-point conversion. Snap to Brady. All out present. Brady going to his right. Brady throws. Denver's going to win this.
And the Denver Broncos have dethroned the defending champions.
Will be looking for his first Lombardi trophy. Peyton will be making his 4th trip to the Super Bowl and trying to get a 2nd ring. Stephen A., Super Bowl 50 from Santa Clara. Who you got?
I got the Carolina Panthers winning the Super Bowl. But in the end, it's going to come down to what are you going to do with Cam Newton? Does any of us see the guy that we've been watching all season long get completely neutralized and stopped on the biggest stage, which is where he has customarily shined? I don't see that happening.
Put it on the board for me. I want Carolina.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Spurs, America's team.
And by the way, Molly is going to attest to this for me. What score did I write right there? Can you see that?
31-20.
He went 31-21. I got 31-20. So forgive me, I'm off by a point from your score. And here's why that I feel so confident about this. I've told you guys all along, this is the year of Cam. I don't think Peyton at his greatest, in his prime, could beat this team on this stage at this moment. I don't even think it'll be close at 31-20. I think maybe Peyton will score a late touchdown to get from 31-13 up to 31-20. So I'm
down to you.
Well, thanks a lot, Jim. And Peyton, this feeling right now, your 2nd Super Bowl, but what a season it was for you to get this win today. What does that mean?
Well, it's very special, Tracy. This game was much like this season has been. It really tested our toughness, our resilience, our unselfishness, and so it's only fitting it kind of turned out that way. And great bunch of teammates, great bunch of guys I got to play with, and I just feel very, very grateful.
You mentioned this season, but does this win make you think about all the seasons you've had and just all the successes and what a career it's been? Do you reflect on that right now at this moment?
Sure, you certainly do. You know, on the bus rides, and of course you get asked a lot of questions, and you reflect about on all the coaches and family members and friends that have helped you get to a Super Bowl and get to this point. So I'm very grateful. I've taken the time to call those people, tell them how much I appreciate their support, and obviously it's very special to cap it off with a Super Bowl championship.
So Peyton,
The play clock ran out, and off the field he walks. You got to think one last time. Josh Norman very openly talked about his admiration. It was his favorite team growing up was the Colts. His favorite player was Bob Sanders. Second favorite player was Peyton.
Von Miller, the MVP. And ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in number 18, Peyton Manning, and let him hold that trophy.
Decision. This has been a very emotional week, an emotional night, and I got a couple of priorities in order. I want to go kiss my wife, kiss my kids. I want to go celebrate with my family and teammates. And I'm going to drink a lot of beer tonight, Jim. Budweiser, Von Miller's Bayern, and those are my priorities at this point. I'll take some time to reflect on the other, but I'm going to say a prayer and a thank you to the man upstairs for this opportunity for sure as well.
Well, listen, there's only one thing that can be sweeter to have in your hands than that trophy, and that's your two children right here who are reaching up and wanting to grab hold of it and share it with their daddy. Congratulations, Peyton.
Jim, thank you very much. Go Broncos!
And we're going to send it back to James Brown. Congratulations to the champions of the world, the Denver Broncos.
He's done so much for me.